Like soft fruit, we're boxed up, we're banged up and lidded. We're stacked away, packed away, pre-taxed and gridded. Apartmented, motorised, mortgaged and kidded. Each income computed and suitably quidded. Then cityfied, pitiful, puddled and gidded. We're herded on wagons and wheeled and skidded and bundled to market and moneyed and bidded and cutted and gutted and blooded and ridded and sliced up and eaten, and each of us did it. We're animals, we're the common herd, we're the cannibals of the Western world, cannibals of the Western world, cannibals of the Western world.
A lot of people think it's glamorous, but at times it can be bloody hard work and a bit aggravating. But at the end of the day, I do enjoy it. I've enjoyed it since I was 17 years old. I enjoyed the fact that you can go, you produce your flyers, you get off your arse, you go and distribute the flyers, people come and see your friends. Most of my friends were DJs. Everyone has a really good time, and it's a nice, it's a nice feeling. I'm a VJ now. I do a little bit of VJing, and I'm a promoter. It's a natural progression. It's for more than half of my life I've been organising electronic music events. UK, Ireland, America, Spain, France, different people who've come to parties.
A nice gathering.
Yeah, it's a nice gathering. Artists come and perform for the cost of their travel, a meal and accommodation in a bed. And the other people who are the members are paying basically to cover those costs and the rent. We're not doing it for capital gain at all. It's a private event.
And why is that?
I had to make a decision to do things that way because of the law. The law states that you're not supposed to have gatherings of more than 10 people listening to electronic music. This didn't stop us. We carried on having parties for a number of years. I received a letter for doing a beach party that said that if I did another beach party or had any involvement, then I could face up to a £20,000 fine and or 6 months in prison. Well, it wasn't just to do with the party scene, it was also to do with people that were travellers. Just general laws to make it harder to live on the road and to be travelling around the country in that manner. Well, I mean, we were sort of criminalised from what we were doing, that lots of people went and protested about the law. Protested.
Are you still putting that one up?
Clause 47, it gives police powers to end outdoor festivals, parties, events, and makes it a criminal offence to disobey a direction to leave one. Clause 48 gives police powers to enter the land where an outdoor party event is being held and seize sound equipment and vehicles. Music includes sounds wholly or predominantly characterised by the emission of a succession of repetitive beats. 10 or more persons are waiting for such a gathering to begin, or 10 or more persons are attending such a gathering which is in progress. At this stage, in 1994, it was quite ironic because they then started after this using electronic music on the sports scene TV programme. So you could have 15 people stood in a room listening to electronic or pretendingly repetitive beats, waiting to watch the football.
Rather than taking our artists and doing a party outdoors or in forests or anywhere that we weren't supposed to be, we then resorted to having private parties in private venues.
And those clauses were mainly to do with the dance area. There were so many more clauses that were actually to do with the free movement of people. We're naturally nomadic. We would move from the hills or to the sea to forage and to find food, the same as we would move from one venue to another venue for social gatherings, and it has suppressed that.
I'd love to tour Europe and give people a taste in Europe of me and that, and it's nice to move on. And I mean, life's full of chapters. It's like a book, you know. It's good to move on and create another space and amazing experiences. When I first started out, it was really busy because I was actually out in the middle of the field and everybody could see me. There was about 20,000 people round about that festival. Get high out of life. It's good getting that many people together to have so much fun and so much energy in one place.
You've known Jan? Is your friend from childhood?
Yeah, I've known him for a long time. Good friends from out the music scene of Scotland and that. Came to see him for a party.
Oh, and stayed.
Yeah.
I was living in Northumberland before now, because of meeting a girl from Northumberland. It's funny how these things work. In Scotland, I grew up in the Highlands, next to Loch Ness.
and I've also stayed right about Edinburgh and the Scottish borders, also in the countryside. I'm a rural boy at heart. I was born in the house. Yeah, she came out to the water pool, gave her a little rub, and watched her take her first breath. A lot of people are very friendly, and I think it's a good place to be in the current climate. There's not much difference between Scotland and Wales. They're both beautiful countries. I mean, I met a girl who had Welsh family, so that's had a big part in moving here.
Roots.
Yeah, roots.
This is your home now.
Yeah, this feels like home. Yeah, they've been really, really nice, very accepting, very nice people. There's a great sense of community. Bagpipes. In the Highlands, when I was growing up at the Highland Games, there'd be lots of pipe music. Yeah, it's in your blood. But I played the chanter, which is before you go on to playing the bagpipes.
I'm a lonely soldier.
So the events you organise, are they more about music or about partying?
We turn the music on,
Uh-huh.
and then after that we party.
Party is the goal.
Parties to go, yeah. Well, it's just nice to get together with your friends, have a bit of a dance. I mean, dancing, we've been dancing for all of time, haven't we? It's something,
Yeah.
rhythm and dance, it's something that comes natural to all of us. You just forget about everything, you're on the dance floor, you're just absorbed in the moment and the nice times that you're having with the people that are your friends, and you get to meet new people. We're in a beautiful space here, and a lot of people are living in the same shaped block as everyone else within all the blocks, and stuck in low wage jobs, day-to-day shit, struggling to pay the increasing power bills, struggling to pay the increasing taxes, and they get to go out for a weekend and just forget about it and relaxed and go back feeling refreshed after meeting other people and feeling like they can then go on with another week of the same mundane shite. Yeah, but it is, that's what your friends are there for, you know, your friends are like your family. When you've got a problem, then you end up normally going to your friends. You end up being like, you know, like a brother to you or like a sister to you.
I mustn't forget. No, I mustn't forget. I mustn't forget. forget what I did in the past, cause these things are the things that I am. So I mustn't forget that little specky kid with a snot rag, that little Freddy kid, he was not bad. I mustn't forget I'm the blood of my parents, and these are the people that care most. I mustn't forget. No, I mustn't forget the biscuits, the tea and the buzzing shortbread.
Jan's a very robust character, and sometimes that takes a little bit of getting used to, but I really like him. He's a good friend of mine, and we've worked on a lot of things together.
Or when I could get pissed and not suffer sore head, or when I first kissed my little brother's bald head.
Right now we're walking down Leek Street Tunnel, which is the venue for the Cannes Festival. What you're seeing now is V2.
It used to be a sip, but now it's 2 litres. I'm proving I'm sick with true speakers.
Every day you come down here, there's new graffiti art, which I think is an excellent concept. It allows people who maybe don't have a platform or a gallery to express themselves and reach a wider audience.
Never forget what I did in my youth. It's like who I am now seems strange. I'm not who I was, seems changed. So I mustn't forget what I did in the past, cause these things are the things that I am. So I mustn't forget that little specky kid with a snot rag, that little Freddy kid, he was not bad. I mustn't forget I'm the blood of my parents, and these are the people that care most. I mustn't forget. You've got too much money, your days are plenty are numbered, you know. They say the times are changing, some people never change, do they? You've got too much money, your days are plenty are numbered, you know. They say the times are changing, some people never change, do they?
Educators, we regulate the paper chasers, new age Robin Hoods, blocking funds from money makers, stopping cunts from cocking guns. Fascist racist dictators are blatantly haters of wife, going mobbing hoods like shells, wealthy white collar crooks. Well, the tax is not enough, poker faces call their bluff. We're after social equality, better global economy, governments away to space. For PM candidates to the local authorities, branded slaves, lease total monopoly with their vocal apologies to win voters' majorities. Betray this kind of ways, slander praise on election day.
Hey there, I'm Martin from Botch It. I run a few different labels. We're here to talk about Chaos and Jan and our relationship over the last sort of 10 years. The music industry's not quite what it was back then. It's been through a lot of changes, but we're still here, and we've still got a message to send out, really. Jan's been helping us over the years with promotion on his site and get the music out to more people. You know, we're both trying to do the same thing, really, you know, take underground music and let people know what's going on, really, and it's been a good journey so far. Dubstep is where we're putting all our efforts at the moment. Hopefully we'll still be here in 10 years.
Jack it up to my Pangea crew. Keep it dubbed out. All my sound system posse, keep it loud. Wine telephone crew, give me the dubstep. Drop the bass crew, break it up style. Pangea crew with the reggae and the dub. All my posse keeping it rough, keep it up.
I've watched Chaos growing from what was just a small collective into, you know, many thousands of people all interacting and creating and exchanging ideas. They've got shared beliefs and shared values. They all share the costs, and it's for the creative benefit of everyone that's involved.
And it was really his brainchild, the idea of the website. We started off with 3 people that we knew, and we've ended up with 30 to 40 sets of artists from America, all over Europe and the country, and we built up to 18,000 people by year 3, year 4 that were on our mailing list, supporting the generals, not the majors. These people have bought up all the independent record labels during the 90s, taken people's work that they've spent all these years being creative, creating this music, and then they've gone, well, that sounds a bit like that, and it's gone into a vault or a drawer somewhere, never to be heard again. The internet and the arrival of the internet has allowed people to actually create their own space without having to rely on these major record labels to create their own small independent record labels and actually establish their own foundations and be able to make their own money from their own creative material. You know, we've found our feet as we've gone along. We've started doing something for the right reasons, and it's grown.